Hey, it's the Morning Mix podcast. This morning we learned that Adele is not pregnant at all, but does think about having a baby. And if she had the baby, she might want to name the baby. So we figured out what she should name the baby she's not having.
Yeah, because first place she's going to check is this show in Chicago.
Right. She's listening right now. Big listener to the Morning Mix podcast. Oh, and we played Mix and Match, and we got very sporty spice on it.
Yeah, and I think most of us, we shot for the moon.
We really did.
We'll see what we can actually do.
We blew out our hammy doing it. That and much more right now on the Morning Mix podcast.
The Morning Mix podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, it's easy to get lost as we journey through life, and it's easy to get stuck, to not know which way to go, relationships, careers, life goals. It might feel as if you've lost your way or your purpose. It might even feel like being stuck in quicksand. But talking it over in therapy can be a big help in sorting out the issues. It may help you map out your future and allow you to trust yourself to find your way forward. Thinking of starting therapy? Give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online and very flexible. So much easier to fit into a busy schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. You can even switch therapists at any time at no additional cost. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/themorningmix today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/themorningmix. The Morning Mix podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, it's easy to get lost as we journey through life, and it's easy to get stuck, to not know which way to go, relationships, careers, life goals. It might feel as if you've lost your way or your purpose. It might even feel like being stuck in quicksand. But talking it over in therapy can be a big help in sorting out the issues. It may help you map out your future and allow you to trust yourself to find your way forward. Thinking of starting therapy? Give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online and very flexible. So much easier to fit into a busy schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. You can even switch therapists at any time at no additional cost. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/themorningmix today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/themorningmix.
Okay, did you hear Adele is not pregnant, but during a recent concert, a fan got her attention and asked her to help figure out what this fan should name her baby. She was between two names, Spencer and Parker. And Adele said, well, my boyfriend, right, Rich Paul, he really likes the name Spencer, or Parker, sorry. So you guys can have the name Spencer. Mm-hmm. And then she revealed, I would really love to have another baby. And when I hear a name, I write it down on my phone and I hang on to the name. So we figured, well, look, Adele, that's a lot to think about. Maybe you guys should just focus on the sex, and we'll come up with the name. So that's what we said to you. Text us at 312-233-1019. What should Adele name the baby she may or may not have one day? You texted us, 847, name that baby Success. Kind of like that.
Oh, well, okay.
This is my child Success.
Right.
I like that. 815, name it Dolly Parton.
That'd be a pretty direct tribute right there.
Pretty straight up. 312, let's go Ralph.
I like that name.
Adele and Ralph.
Ralph's
my baby Ralph.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, someone's got to bring Ralph back. That's like an old guy name
really
that hasn't
is.
really made it back yet.
Can you ever imagine being at a daycare and you walk in and you're like, oh, which kid's yours? Ralph.
Yeah.
It just feels like it doesn't happen.
No, it definitely does not.
No?
But again, its day might be coming.
312, Jasper. That feels like a possible actual name. Very English-ish and James Bondy.
Okay, Jasper.
Here's a good one, Enfamil.
Is that a formula?
Yeah.
It sure is.
Okay.
Name that baby Enfamil.
Enfamil Adele.
Enfamil
and Adele.
Enfamil
and
Adele.
Enfamil Paul with Adele.
I kind of like that, yeah. Name the baby Max, because it will be worth Max $1 million. Kind of like that. Jameson. It's cute.
Yeah. Didn't Pink name one of her kids that?
Yeah, Jameson, I think, right?
Yeah.
How about naming the baby Richelle? Like, instead of Rochelle, it's Richelle.
Like Adele.
Yeah, like Adele,
and
but
Rich.
Richelle.
Yeah.
And you combine them. Richelle.
Yeah, that's like their couple name.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
So they name their kid their couple name.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Or name the baby Bob. Same text. I kind of like that one. Let's see. How about the name Addie if it's a girl, says the 219, and if it's a boy, Aiden. Those are real names.
Yeah.
I like that. Craig, 708.
I like the randomness.
I do too.
Craig Paul.
Should Adele or Rich Paul together, if they have a baby, what would they name that baby? 630, well, obviously, Lionel. There's a whole hello connection.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Lionel has hello. She has hello. I kind of like
nice.
that. Gerald.
Little Jerry Paul.
Hey,
I love
exactly. I
it.
kind of like it.
Yeah.
Milo, 615.
Okay.
Kind of like that. You have to spell it A-M-A-C. Name that baby a Mac.
Like Adele.
Because she's Adele.
Yeah.
Or name the baby HP.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Adele. This is my son, Hewlett Packard.
Yeah.
Well,
Kinda fun.
if you do name the kid anything that starts with an H, then he or she will be HP for Paul. That's the last
That's
name.
fair.
Yeah,
And
it could
then
be
it would
like
work
a little,
out.
little deep. There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clara?
Clara Paul.
Sure.
Okay.
I guess so. Eugene, coming in hot, 219. Name that baby Eugene. Kind of like that.
Yeah, nice.
And finally, name that baby Halo. From the other side.
Oh, I like that. Halo.
Halo.
From the other.
But
Oh,
it'd be
that's
Halo.
nice. That's
Okay.
nice.
You know,
Okay.
it'd be kind of
Really
nice.
good.
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
Taylor Swift wishes she could throw tantrums, according to a recent interview with Vogue magazine. Quote, when I see a kid throwing a massive tantrum in a grocery store, part of me is like, man, I feel you, kid. Oh, I wish I could do that. You just want to be like, damn you, Kanye! And just let it out. But she can't do that. Now, you got to think that if she gets behind a closed door at home, she might just close the door and scream into a pillow for a good 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or call Selena Gomez on FaceTime and they like,
Right.
They get it on.
make
yeah.
each other feel better.
Yeah. That's what friends do,
Selena's
right?
like, I'm so mad right now.
I feel
Right.
so upset for
Can't
you,
you
too,
tell?
Taylor.
I'm throwing a tantrum.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Steve is here. Steve Martin walks in. What? Who else is in there? Martin Short's here. Don't worry. You threw a tantrum or you got to witness one. Hi, Kim. Good morning.
Hi.
Kim, we're talking about a fully grown woman really let it fly. What happened, Kim?
I was standing up in her wedding, and
Okay.
she was dressed, ready to go. Full, huge, fluffy wedding gown, her heels, and her grandmother asked her to put a shawl on because it was cold outside. It was November. She started jumping with both feet up and down, throwing her fists and screaming, ah, at the top of her lungs.
Okay. Yeah, that's a wedding snap.
Watch out.
Oh, good for you.
proceeded-
And how was it?
She proceeded to do it a second time in the church, waiting outside to be introduced on the metal stairs so the whole church could hear her.
Wow. So
man.
everybody in there, we're all sitting and waiting, and all of a sudden out of the back of the church, we just hear.
They just hear the bride and clinking, screaming, jumping, yelling. I didn't know this girl as well. She was friends with my husband, and she asked me to stand up at the wedding. And
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
Kim Whip is trying so hard to make that audio
Try to find
work
a
with
little
your
opening.
story.
Try
I'm
to
so
find
sorry.
an opening.
worst wedding I've ever been to.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that really changes the vibe of the wedding. And then moments later, she has to be up there and be like, I love you.
Yeah, usually the bridezilla thing is on the planning,
Yeah, right.
not like during the actual wedding.
Yeah, because once you're there, you're like, all right, we're here, we're going. We got some texts from people who see tantrums at work a lot,
Oh, I'm sure.
which I get that. Somebody texted, oh, my boss will yell and throw tantrums if anything displeases her. She'll call you and scream and yell. And to that 847, I want to tell you, I had a job like that once. Quit your job. It'll all work out. Quit your job. This is a scary thing to do. Get the hell out of there. You'll find another job. It sucks.
Right.
You'll figure it out. Everything will be okay. You only live once.
Yeah.
Get
But-
the F out of there.
In this room, though, does anyone else have tantrums in their car? Oh, I totally have
at
tantrums
traffic,
in my car.
at other
Oh,
people
But
in
even
traffic.
like if I park,
Of
I'll be
course.
like, oh my God. It's like the one time because you're by yourself, sort of, with your windows up. and
Are
stuff.
you, so wait, let me ask you this. So are you taking, like, let's just say for the sake of conversation, you and your husband Joel have had a disagreement and you don't feel like you got it all out. Is that what you're talking about? Because I'll have that with other drivers. Like, I'll get cut off and I'll let it fly.
I'll have it with other drivers, but I've also gone for a drive when I'm so angry that I just need to remove myself.
Okay.
And so, it could be a park and you just do a good scream and you're like, all right, now I'm good to go. And I didn't freak out anyone in my house.
Oh, interesting.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? So if you see that in a parking lot, just,
That's normal.
give us
Okay.
a stir break.
Yeah, I've done that too. I feel like, but it could be about anything. It could just be like,
Right.
oh, good, just email, like, shut up.
Right.
And you just kind of freak
Interesting.
out about
Yeah.
it instead of sending the email you want to send or whatever.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's
I
cool.
love my car by myself. I'm just like, this is my safe area.
Let it ride. Now, Whip, I do have a real question for you.
Yeah.
You coach little kids.
Yeah.
And I got to think that sometimes you want to be like, oh, I just want to throw Billy across this field right now. Just do what I'm asking.
Wow.
How do you manage that?
Yeah, no, I don't say I want to throw. I would never say. I would never think to do something like actually irrational. But I will just say like I'm going to make up a name here, and Billy's a good name to make up because I don't have any Billies on my team. Billy. Okay, now seriously, Billy. I thought we went over this. I said I wanted ears on me when the coach is talking. That goes for me and all the other coaches. So right now you're being disrespectful, not only to me, but the rest of this team whose time is being wasted by you having a conversation. So what did I just say? And he doesn't know. I'm like, okay, now you're going to listen, and next time you're going to know. We're good?
Boy, we're
We're
good
all,
at the
yeah,
end.
we're all good.
We
all felt that.
you go.
Yep.
Yes, Coach Whip.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what? I'm happy to just ride the bench. I don't want to be.
The Morning Mix Podcast.
Voice assistants were run through a series of tests to determine if they could actually be helpful in an emergency situation. And they found that all you should really do is ask it to call for help. Don't ask it to explain to you, like, my wife's choking. What do I do? Just call for help.
And
Because
they
by the
start-
time, it's going to be like, first, what is she choking on? Is it chicken? Pork? Like, no, oh, goodness. Forget about it. So be ready to just call for help or ask it to do that. But it's not going to explain to you what you need to do in real time for you to be able to get the help that you need. However, you can ask it to do all sorts of other things. Hey, Ann, good morning.
Good morning.
What's the most recent thing you asked your smart speaker to do?
My daughter likes to ask our smart speaker to fart all the time.
Okay. Now, what happens when you ask it to fart?
Oh, it'll make all kinds of different noises, so you should try that today.
Okay.
I love it. Thanks for the tip, Ann.
That's a really
amazing.
good tip. I kind of like that. And then I wonder if it would then explain what that one would smell like. Like, oh, interesting. Thank you. All right, so Ann's got her daughter asking it about farts. Hi, Kaylee. We're going to go to the other end with this one. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Kaylee, what did you recently ask your smart speaker?
So I just graduated college, and one of my friends back at school got alcohol poisoning. So I asked Alexa what I should do, and it gave me like a detailed list of what to do.
Really? Wow. Now, was it... This is crazy. So you're saying, did you ask for it just in case for the future, or as this was happening, you asked Alexa how you could help your friend?
Unfortunately, as it was happening, I was kind of in shock, so I didn't know what to do. But it told me, like, all the, emergency things to do. So, roll her on her side and things like that to make sure, like, she doesn't choke.
And then ultimately, did you guys call for help?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
good. Okay, good. Wow. Okay.
Did it tell you to do that, though? Going back to the original point, did it ever tell you to call for help, or no? You just knew to do that?
The funny thing is that was the last thing it told me to do.
Okay, so that proves the research. That
Yeah.
proves the research. That's
Wow.
wild. Okay, it's kind of scary. Now we go to Dan. Hey, Dan, good morning.
Good morning.
Dan, what did you recently ask your smart speaker to do?
Well, my daughter was reading Dr. Seuss at school, and we got into conversation over breakfast, and we were both curious what Dr. Seuss's first book was. And Alexa replied, The Pocket Book of Boners.
What?
Apparently, that word has a double meaning that we had to look up. The 7-year-old was inquisitive and asked, "Hey, Dad, what's a
boner?
What's a boner?" And I just asked if she wanted another donut.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The quick pivot.
That used to mean a mistake. Like back in the old days, a boner was you pulled a boner, you made a mistake.
Yeah.
But that changed at some
because you're like a
point.
bonehead?
Right.
I guess.
Generally, you would only pull the boner in private, but I
Right.
guess if you're in public.
Even the expression, again, became unusable at some point when someone thought of a new meaning.
Mix and match, it's an easy game for you. Mix and match even has a theme song too. Who will you choose? Your head you'll scratch when you play Mix and Match.
That's right. It is time to play Mix and Match, and today we look to the world of sport. Please welcome to the Morning Mix, Anna. Good morning, Anna.
Hi. Good morning, everyone.
Is it Anna?
Hi,
Anna? Anya?
Anna.
Anna nailed it. Oh, I should have just gone with the gut. Anna, have you heard us play Mix and Match before, Anna?
I have heard you play it.
Okay, great. So you know the drill. We're going to share a fill in the blank. The four of us are going to write down our answers. You'll pick one of us and try to match the answer. Does that sound good?
Good. I'm very excited. I hope I get it right.
I love this. On the table right now, Anna, is dinner with my friend Gabby, Mon ami Gabi. Okay?
Yummy.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hang on a second. Now, Anna, before we get into this really quickly, are you a sports person? Did you play sports growing up? Do you play sports now?
I was in track.
Okay, great.
Okay.
All right. Here we go, gang. This is the question. Today is National Sports Sampling Day. This is a day where children and adults alike are encouraged to try a new sport today. Go out there and pickle a ball or do something you haven't done before, right? So the question is, if today, in this moment, given the skill set you currently have, if today you had to play a professional sport today, what sport would you play? Got it, gang? That's the question. Today,
Sure.
you have to play a professional sport. You'd be on the team. You have to do it. What sport would you choose? Now, Anna, you said you ran track. Was that in high school, in college, or just high school? When were you running track?
In high school, I did the triple jump, the long jump, and pole vaulting.
Watch out. So she's got the hops, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Anna, where'd you go to high school?
Batavia High School.
Oh, Batavia. Fantastic. What's the team in Batavia?
Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs. Wow. Okay, I like that. I like a bulldog. Now, when you were a bulldog, what colors does Batavia rock out there?
Red and gold. I can't believe I remember all this.
Yeah, you're killing it.
Right, exactly.
What do you do for a living now?
I work at a therapeutic day school.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
What are the colors there? No, just kidding.
What's the decor?
Blue and green.
Blue and green. Okay, look at that. Combining Nikki's arch nemesis, Michigan, and her favorite heroes, Michigan State. I like that. Did you go to college, Anna? Where'd you go to school?
I went to the Chicago School of Professional Psychology.
Oh, wow. Chicago
goodness.
School of Professional.
She's fast and smart.
We're not getting anything by you. You know, you're reading us like a book right now, all of
My
us.
goodness, that is amazing. Well, Anna, are you ready to play mix and match?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay, ding, ding, ding. Now, we said to the room, if today I had to play a professional sport, what sport would I choose? Who do you want to match with today? Chris, Nikki, Whip, or Violetta?
Nikki.
Nikki, okay. That's the best noise any person has ever made on this show. I like that, Anna. Good for you. Who do you want to match with?
All right.
Okay, Anna.
We got this.
Anna, I said to the room, the professional sport I would want to play today is what did Nikki say? Downhill skiing, softball, dance, or frolf, which is frisbee golf.
Dance.
Okay. That is incorrect.
Oh.
You are going to, though, go home with a Morning Mix prize pack in the take-home game. It's a pen and a blank piece of paper, but you can play at home.
I'm
You just have to write
sorry,
it down.
Anna. I did, dancing is fun, but that's not what I picked.
No, she only does the hustle. That's the only. No. Nikki's answer was
softball, because
softball.
you only have to run in small little spurts.
That's all it
you know
is.
what
Yeah.
I mean? And then you can kind of hang out in the backfield and the outfield there. Yeah.
And in most leagues, in most social leagues, there's beer.
That's
in the
also
dugout.
what I was
Beer
thinking.
league. Yeah. So Anna, who do you think said dance if it wasn't Nikki? Was it Chris, Whip, or Violetta?
Whip.
Whip said dance. Anna, I love you. You're the best.
He knows what she's doing.
Oh.
Yep.
Truthfully, I would pay to see myself in dance because it would be such a hilarious show. But
I like
no.
the idea that you would pay.
I would pay to see
Can I
myself.
dance in front of the mirrors? Here's $40.
Yeah, because it would be so funny because it would be so incompetent.
Okay, Anna, if Whip didn't say dance, was it Chris or Violetta that said dance?
I want to say Violetta.
Hey!
Yeah,
we
that's
got
so-
there.
Yep.
All right.
It
So
could
then
have gone either way there.
Could have gone either way.
Really?
Could have gone either way. Let's reverse it then. We'll go backwards on the circuit. So Whip, he didn't say dance. Did Whip say downhill skiing or frolf, frisbee golf?
Frisbee golf.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
And that leaves me with downhill skiing.
Nice.
There you have it.
Is
All
there
right.
uphill skiing?
Well, I didn't want anyone to think cross-country skiing, so I didn't want to
okay.
just say skiing.
Ski jumping.
Yeah, ski jumping.
Ski
you know.
jumper.
Downhill is just like point and go, baby.
Yep.
Let's rage. All right, Anna, congratulations. If you had to do a sport today, Anna, would it be track and field or something else?
It would be something else. I've always wanted to try pickleball.
Pickleball.
Oh, yeah,
nice.
it's the hot
There
thing.
you go.
The Morning Mix Podcast.
It's Taco Tuesday. Taylor's Tacos, located at 1512 West Taylor Street, will now be competing Friday in Times Square for Good Morning America as they are looking for the best tacos in the country, the United States of Tacos. Good luck, Taylor's Tacos. Let's take that thing to the top.
Yeah.
They're going to be competing against winners from Dallas, Miami, and Atlanta. I don't know how they determined what cities and how that all worked, but they did.
Yeah.
They said, good morning, America. We only want 4.
Yeah.
Okay. But good luck to Taylor's Tacos. We hope you win. But where do you get tacos? Where are the best tacos? Lots of texts coming in. Hecko in Oak Park. That's a big one that came in.
Okay.
Taco Burrito Express in Mundelein.
Yeah.
Taco Vita in Deerfield is coming in. And now we go here to Roz. Hey, Roz. Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
We're great, Roz. It's time to brag. Where are the best tacos?
Main Street Pub, Glen Ellen.
Main Street
Shrimp tacos.
Pub. Shrimp tacos. Love that. Do they do like little crema drizzle on the top?
They do. Yeah, they've got whatever the sauce is. It's great.
Yeah, it
Let's
doesn't
go.
matter. It tastes good.
All right, so Roz, Main Street Pub in Glen Ellen. Hey, Cindy, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right, where do we need to go to get great tacos, Cindy?
It is Taco Mucho in Oak Park.
Taco Mucho in Oak Park. What's your order there, Cindy?
Oh, the veggie taco. They have a great poblano and like crispy potato taco on handmade tortillas. Amazing.
Yummy.
She's reading off the menu.
Yeah,
right
you
there.
really are. How often you eating at Taco Mucho in Oak Park, Cindy?
I would say at least 3 times a week.
That's mucho. That's for sure
That's
mucho.
true.
That is a
That is so
fan
true.
right there. She walks in and like, guys, get him going. She's here.
Cindy's here.
I like that. Okay. Hi, Grace. Good morning. How are you, Grace?
Good morning. I'm doing great. How about you guys?
We're really well. Now, where do we go for great tacos tonight?
Los Comales in Niles.
Los Comales in Niles. Okay, and what is the best thing on the menu?
They're all very good, but my favorite are the tongue tacos.
Tongue. Oh, is it beef tongue?
Yes.
Yeah, lick it
Very,
up. My
very
goodness.
delicious.
Wow, what?
Those tacos are talking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so Grace, Los Comales in Niles. Got to go there. And Mike. What's up, Mike?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Mike, where do we
I
go for
eat
great?
at-
Go ahead. Take it away.
Two on this tacos at 7544 West Addison,
Let's go.
I believe you.
Chicago.
Yeah, chew on this,
Wow.
Chicago.
Chew on this, yes. Well, the best tacos there are the quesadillas, but we also have veggie options as well as the camote taco, which is like a sweet potato, a fried sweet potato with like feta cheese and corn nuts.
Hang on a
And
second,
then we
Mike.
have
Slow down,
shrimp tacos.
Mike. Hang on,
Yeah.
Mike. Hang on, Mike. You slipped up. You said we. You own this place?
It's a family restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like
so
it. I like
technically-
it. We're fine with it,
Yeah,
my
dude.
guy. Good for you. This is great. So it's in your family or you are the family?
It's my brother's restaurant.
Okay. Very
right.
nice. Okay. So what's the address again? Hit us with it.
7544 West Addison.
Okay. I like that.
What's the name again?
Chew on this.
There we go.
On
But
this.
hit us with the attitude you had at the top.
Yeah.
What's it sound like, Mike?
Chew on this.
Yeah, chew on this, Chicago. Mike, that's all. How long have they been there, Mike?
About 3.5 years.
And is your brother a chef originally, or did he get into this later in life?
Yes, he's a chef.
Very cool.
And
That's
he's like
exciting.
a rocker, like biker, because that's what the theme of the place looks like.
It's kind of, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, a lot of bikers do come there.
Okay, watch out. I don't know if I'm going to stick out like a sore thumb if I walk in.
You will.
Hey, what's up? Who's the guy in the Oxford
Everyone
shirt?
comes there.
All right, this guy's pants are a little
it's
tight.
all my grandma's. It's all my grandma's recipes, though, so I have
that's
to
what
give it to my
counts.
grandma.
Abuela, I like that. All right, Mike.
The Morning Mix Podcast.
Now time for your mixed top 6. These are the top 6 bedtime blunders according to a recent bedtime survey. Now we'll see how many of these we are all doing on a regular basis. In at number 6, your bedtime blunder. You forgot to set your alarm for tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
I hate that. That's actually my biggest fear. That's the thing that keep like I'll get into bed, I'll get relaxed, I'll be like, I got to check one more time. And I'll check it.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh, maybe when I checked it, I accidentally turned it off. Let me check again.
Yeah.
And I'll check again.
But have you guys
and then
done
I'm
it?
good.
Yeah, where you actually do forget and you wake up just happenstance and go like, holy cow, thank God your body knows.
I've had that happen
I would
before,
never count on that, but I've had it happen too.
Yeah, there's that great Seinfeld where Kramer's like, I just tell my body what time I need to wake
That's
up.
right. And then Jean-Paul
Exactly.
is late for the marathon.
Yeah. How
can't
could that
count on
be?
it.
In at number 5, your most common bedtime blunders. Aw, darn it, I fell asleep with my day clothes on.
That's never happened.
Fall asleep in your actual clothes? I feel like of all of us, it's happened to Whip.
Sometimes I don't even, I don't officially go to bed in my clothes, but if I'm on the couch and it's comfortable and it's getting late, I'll just close my eyes and I got my clothes on. I'm okay with that.
I nap in my regular clothes sometimes. I'm just on the couch watching TV and I doze off.
Different. I don't go down sleeping, I think.
I've never really crawled into bed, even when inebriated, in my full day clothes.
No.
I'd rather go naked at that point. Like, if you're
Right.
going to be drunk naked.
Be drunk naked.
Sleeping.
But they don't like it when you do that in public, though.
Oh.
As a friend of mine,
that's weird.
A friend of mine found out. Was a rough night for that person. Most common bedtime blunders: you forgot to turn off the TV. I will say this. This maybe a sleep expert right now might be like, you're wrong. But I find what I do is I put my phone down and then I will watch a little bit of TV. And for whatever reason, that helps turn my brain off. And then I just start to doze, and I turn it off right before I fall asleep. It's
we
my
don't have
general
a
move.
TV in our room.
No TV in the bedroom. Whip,
No.
you said you don't either, right?
I do not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
V, you have a TV in the living room, but not in the bedroom?
No, I have a TV everywhere.
In every room?
Yeah.
In at number 3, your most common bedtime blunders: you fall asleep without saying goodnight to your partner or your family.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amy and I have, it's a part of our bedtime routine. Oh, okay, good night. Love you. Good night.
Right.
Love you. Kiss. Good night.
But then when somebody says something else after you say goodnight, you're like, did you not? I said goodnight.
See, in our, I guess for us, that's the end. Like
Right.
other things, once somebody rolls over and goes, all right, well, good night. It's like, oh, got it. Game over. Yeah, and we respect it, which is good.
Huh.
Especially when someone goes to bed at like 3 in the afternoon. I'm like, good night with this day, okay? Wait, what? In at number 2, your most common bedtime blunders: I forgot to brush my teeth. I forgot to wash my face. I forgot to do my whole skincare routine. And you're laying there, and then you're like, oh, crap. Do I get up and do it, or do I just sleep through it?
That is the worst.
No,
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 10 days. It's not going to affect your overall life.
To me, the only one is brushing your
Yeah,
teeth.
me
I'll
too.
lay there and I'll be like, oh, I can't believe I haven't done that yet. How did I not do
It
that?
depends what I ate last. Like, if I had a piece of watermelon last, I'm like, okay, that's refreshing. Bye.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
can't.
very clean.
I
If
can't.
it was like chicken teriyaki, let's
Oh.
brush that bad boy
I
out.
can't do it. Can't do it. And in at number 1, your most common bedtime blunder: you fell asleep scrolling on your phone, or with your phone still in your hands.
Yes.
Or as you dozed off, you dropped it and it whacked you in the face.
Oh, yeah.
It is sad how often that happens to all of us.
Yeah,
Come on.
I see the bruising, Nikki.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know. We all do it, right?
I like that. It's everybody, right?
Yeah.
And you all do it. It's funny how it happens to us as
Yeah.
a collective
I just assume
group.
it happens to everyone.
Yeah. All of the 4 of us, right? And us really is all of us, right?
Yes.
That's the number 1 blunder. Honorable mentions were got into bed, snuggled down, and forgot to turn off the lights, or having to get up. Or worse than that is like a light in the hallway. And you're like, oh, crap, I got to get up and go turn that off. And number 8 on the list was falling asleep with your glasses or contacts in.
Oh, yeah.
Contacts in is the worst.
That is the worst.
Yeah, I recommend LASIK just so you don't have to deal with that.
Right.
I'm with
That
you.
alone has been the biggest plus of LASIK.
That is true.
Crazy.
The Morning Mix Flash Briefing with Violetta.
Justin Bieber showing wifey a little bit of love on Instagram.
Shout out to wifey.
Shout out to wifey.
Salute to wifey.
So he posted a picture of him and Haley at Krispy Kreme to celebrate her collaboration with the donut shop. So she has a makeup and skincare line. She has a new lip gloss out called Strawberry Glaze, and it was all inspired by Krispy Kreme's iconic strawberry donut.
Wow. What was the lip gloss when we were kids? Was it Smuckers?
Oh,
Smackers?
Smucker's strawberry was the best.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, it was see-through with some pink,
Fleck?
red strawberries,
Yeah.
and then a green top. I totally
Sounds like
remember.
a ripoff.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And that was that. Next up, a Turkish Dutch airline is testing an adults-only zone for some flights. So, starting in this November, there's apparently going to be an option to spend $75 extra to sit in the front of the plane. This is going to include 9 extra large seats, which are more money than that, but then 93 standard seats, and only people 16 or older can sit in those areas, and there's going to be like a temporary wall they put up, curtains, completely try to soundproof as much as they can from the back of the plane where the babies are going to be. So Barstool Sports jumping on this.
This is for sure the first steps being taken to solve the age-old question of should people without children have to fly with people who do have children. Now, there are two sides to this argument, and it fully depends on whether or not you have kids. Those who don't have kids say, why do I have to put up with your kid puking and crying? I chose not to have kids for a reason. And the people with kids say, you think I like this? You think I want the baby puking and crying? No, I want to be up in the front with you enjoying a cocktail. But someone's got to keep the human race going, and Nana just died, so we got to fly across the country to go to the funeral. What do you want me to do? Personally, I say that commercial airlines is basically public transportation. If you don't like people, you got to fly private. But this is a good in-between.
That's pretty funny.
That's
pretty
fair.
accurate, yeah. And people with kids don't want other kids puke on them either, so it works out on everybody.
Yeah. As a parent, no one's more stressed out on that flight than the parents with the screaming kid.
It's the worst.
It's the worst.
Well, right. That's going to happen anyway. Now, is the front... Do people, since you are a parent, with people in the front of the plane bother you that they want to be separate from you?
No, if you want to do that, that's fine. But it just feels to me like the old smoking, non-smoking section in a restaurant. Smoke's still in
You're
here,
still
guys.
gonna hear it.
We're all in a tube. Like, we're all here, you know?
If I'm flying with little kids, I wish everyone else was as far away from me in the
Yeah,
plane as they could
agreed.
possibly
Yeah,
be.
go ahead.
Get
Go
out of
for
here.
it. We'll have the
make,
back.
Make two walls.
Yeah, let them run around. This is great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Give
totally.
me just a section in the back that's a playroom.
Yes.
It has like a seatbelt on the floor for when we need to use it, and otherwise we're good to go.
I think you
They
hit
should
it.
do the opposite. They've screwed up. They should do the opposite. They should create a kids area, not an adults only area. They need a kids area where the kids can run around and do whatever they need to get the energy out.
Right. Now it's in the back of the plane, so they can scream over there.
In the front of bar.
There you go.
Talking about bars, Costco is reportedly offering refunds for its store brand vodka, Kirkland vodka.
What?
Yes, after customers complained that the alcohol had an unpleasant taste and smell. This comes after a lot of complaints a couple of weeks ago on Reddit started piling up. So they said that the booze tasted like lighter fluid, which I'm like, yeah, isn't that what it's supposed to taste like? But then they also compared it to a urinal cup. So
those are different.
Yeah, exactly. Costco says that it definitely came to their attention that the taste profile of their units that were sold from June 12th to August 10th had a different flavor that it wasn't supposed to. They definitely said it was not dangerous to consume it, but that if you wanted and if you bought through those dates, you can go back and get a full refund.
I got a lot of bottles to open here.
Yeah.
List out.
They also, you can return anything there.
That's right. Yeah.
You could walk in with 7 empty bottles and just be like, guys, it didn't work.
Wow.
Right.
How
And they'll
crazy.
take it. That's weird, little pea vodka.
V, you want to come over and try some vodka?
Try some urinal
Yeah,
vodka.
is it the urinal cake
We'll see.
flavor?
Only one way to find out.
Only one way.
I'm in. That's your flash briefing.
All right, thank you for joining us for the Morning Mix podcast. Make sure you rate, review, like, and follow this podcast. You can also follow us on social at 1019 Mix Chicago. And we will see you tomorrow on the Morning Mix.